I'm Nahim.
I'm Amina.
Mo.
And that's and together we're man. Okay, so the purpose of this video is to explain to you how we actually came up with our Digipak idea. So we decided on a 4-panel CD cover. So we had the front, back, and the two inside panels. So Amina.
So let's start off with our front covers. This will show them. These two used are actual artists, but I used a Taylor Swift example. So basically, you can tell by each of our covers, show your cover, that there's very different font styles. And what we decided to go with is this one. Now him explain why.
So as a group, we all researched into CD covers quite thoroughly, and we decided that our branding of the artist should be a cross between Jessie J, as she's quite fierce, as well as Kelly Clarkson, because she sings a lot of songs regarding revenge in Moving Along. So we decided to, well, I personally decided when creating my version of it, is to focus on the font style of Kelly Clarkson. As you can see, her font is more larger than the actual album name.
And it resembles a lot with this as well.
Yeah, I chose to do this mainly because when you're buying an album cover, what sells the artist is the artist itself, not the actual album, as the well-established brand is the whole artist. So it's important to actually recognize the name immediately, as well as the picture. The picture influence came from Jessie J, which as a group we actually looked at. As you can see, the main attraction of the picture is the actual Jessie J, and then the font comes second. So this is something we'd like to incorporate, only because we wanted to show that kind of sort of that straight, like no emotion in the picture. As you can see, we won't be using this picture because of the mise en scène choices.
Yeah, as you can see, this is very casual compared to this, and we want her to wear more makeup, basically showing wearing more makeup to look more fierce, as her song is very fierce as well. So
Mo, would you like to talk about your front cover?
Yeah. Going back to what Nahim said, I decided to
move it more in.
I decided to focus on the title of the album name, and obviously the way I created it was to sort of give out more of a soft emotion type of thing, but I found that looking at our character choice and her behaviour, that it wouldn't suit her properly. So as this is a draft, I'll go back and change it.
I think what Mo also tried to do is, as you can see, the writing for Sellout is slightly curly. This gives it more of a feminine look, however my one...
Soft look.
Yeah, however my one is slightly more, say, elegant, but not as bright. And what Mo tried to do is sort of create a personal level as well, because all of our pictures here, we chose pictures where the artist was straight at the camera, because many people believe that this kind of makes a subliminal connection between the audience, the consumers.
Sort of a voyeuristic look.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, if it's extreme close-up, because if you're walking past the shop, let's say, the first thing you notice is the picture. So it's good to have a very extreme close-up shot of the artist, so straight away the audiences know, oh, that's Taylor Swift, or this is Pelin Coleman. They would want to buy it, because they don't initially look at the album itself, they look at whoever's selling the album, whoever's singing.
And as a group, in terms of font, we decided that this will be the ideal font.
Yeah.
However, maybe with a slight drop shadow you could add in Photoshop to enhance the actual writing. Also, for the actual name of Sellout, we wanted a cross between, say, Amina's one, which is bold and striking, with Mo's one, which is quite curly and feminine.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to our back covers?
Yes.
Okay. So here again, Amina used Taylor Swift as our influence. We'll talk about the track list first. So track list is a key convention in a back cover, and what I originally done was this one, where you could see the alignment is not actually fixed on nothing. However, from looking at other CD covers, we all decided that we want to be able to fix our track list onto the actual image. So as you can see,
As you
Amina
can see, it
here.
makes it look better. Like you can compare these two. Like that one looks
It's
much
just a
nicer.
lot more attractive. You
Yeah.
can see there's a purpose for the
Gonna zoom
image.
that picture in so they can see it.
I like how it's aligned.
Yeah.
In terms of color scheme, as you can see here, we opted for a more natural scene of the actual picture we took without editing the background, more as the editing the front of her, which is more important, I guess.
And this was kind of difficult because when I added the track names, it couldn't be seen properly, so I had to add an inner glow.
And as you can see, Mo focused heavily on how his background is. So you can see there's a slight tint to the background, whereas the picture, it kind of creates illusion that all attention should go straight to her because she's the most colourful thing there and the bright thing there.
And also, as you can see from all three pictures, it's like a long shot, like showing half the artist's body. This is like, we've noticed that in all three and other back covers of albums. So we decided to go with the side shot because it makes it look more like an back cover of the album.
As a group, we decided we want this similar to this, however, the change of costume. Because we feel as though this is way too ordinary and casual. That's the word. Anything else, guys?
About
colour scheme? Should we
Oh,
talk about
colour scheme, yeah.
So most colour schemes are either just natural or blank or natural where it was actually shot. However, I just chose to do something slightly different. So on Photoshop, I used a gradient tool to actually get the natural wall here. As you can't really see it that clearly. There's a wall there, that line. I wanted to incorporate that into a more feminine colour. So originally I chose peach. However, we realised that's not the actual colour we want to associate our artist with.
She's not girly, she's more fierce. So we wanted a fierce colour.
So what we opted for is
suburban.
I don't have
from the stereotype.
But what we have is more of a blue background.
Like kind of like this colour.
Yeah. So we'll have the white the creamy ivory.
Like you can even compare these two. Which one looks more fierce? Like in terms of the background, it's obviously this bluey colour background.
This is just too angelic, and we don't want that.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd have to change that whole colour scheme.
And we need to make link to the song as well.
Definitely.
So she's not singing about how good she is, or
it's about, although it's about a breakup, it's not about she's crying about it. So we wanted to create the links. Also, just the typical conventions, which are the barcode, as you can see, is present in all three of the album covers.
I think I'm covering it there.
As well as the website names, because like we said before, now it's all about the branding of the artist rather than the song. So and also to give credit to the record label. So here I use Taylor Swift's one, which is bigmachine.com.
I didn't have enough time to add the website.
But we all know what we could draw together to create something similar to this. So
I've only done one inside panel.
Yeah, I done both, but me and Mo worked together on this one. So, so as you can see, mine and Amina's differ slightly. I just thought of a simplistic lyric section for the inside panel. However, we actually did decide we want something like this that Amina actually went and found. So you could explain yours.
Basically, it's like loads of Polaroid pictures of her. Like we would. This is Taylor Swift. This is loads of pictures of her in different places. Her having fun. Basically, we wanted to show another side of Helen inside the cover. So
sort of like behind the scenes, what you don't get to see.
Yeah, what you don't get to see. So it makes it more. The album more interesting, not just like the image of her being fierce. We want to show the people that she's fun as well.
And that links exactly to the branding of the. So a lot of videos now, actually, like artists especially, in their videos they give sort of an insight to behind the scenes. So whether it's on YouTube as a behind the scenes thing or an app, like Taylor Swift created an app for her blank space video where you can actually go to where she actually shot her film.
See what's happening behind the scenes.
So we wanted to do that, and also Amina had an idea of actually as the caption for each Polaroid, to make it more personal, we'll do lyrics, but
Of the
like
song.
key lyrics
Yeah.
of the song. So sell out or it's
Like
no
it's linking
surprise.
to Nahim's this one. We
Yeah,
didn't want
the
to.
lyrics.
We didn't want all the lyrics to be shown. As you can see, it doesn't really look nice. So
Exactly.
we wanted to like link these together. So basically, put on the Polaroids, put like lines of the lyrics of the song "Sell Out," like
Yeah.
"Sell Out" or "It's No Surprise." Just so it's just a nice touch to it.
Also, for the actual CD panel, we did see some that are actually of the. It's a replica. It's the duplicate of the front cover. However, Mo pointed out that in one of the Katy Perry videos we saw, I mean album covers we saw, the CD was actually just blank, and he had just intricate designs sort of. Some of them had basic designs, so we thought we'd opt for something like this, more like so it's just simple and plain.
Yeah, because if you add that, this is crazy and chaotic, and we don't want
Yeah.
this to be crazy and
So
chaotic as well.
overall, I think in our 4 panels, we wanted to show a different side to
Yeah.
our artists, to show that so the artist can sort of what's the word? Familiarize herself and be relatable to
Yeah.
her fans.
Yeah.
And so we opted for something similar to this. It might not be exactly like this, but similar, guys.
colourful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More colourful kind.
But same with the whole color scheme. This will be bluey instead of
Yeah,
pink
and
or
this
peach.
will at the background have like a gradient blue and white as well.
We won't have as many pictures either
Yeah.
because we feel as though this is slightly too chaotic.
Yeah, and you can't see some of the lyrics as well.
So we'd rather have it a few, maybe 4 or
Yeah.
5 pictures.